What's up guys, how is it going? This time we take a look at Ruins of Surmia. Since this is a quite long mission, like 30 or 35 minutes, I will have to speed up the clips a couple of times to keep it somewhat short, but I will explain the important parts nonetheless. So there is not much new about my hero builds, the usual Bip Necro, E-Surge Maz, SOS Read and Dagger spam with a cute little skill called Shield of Judgment, just to see mobs falling to their knees. You can use dagger spam too, or bring spirits, be an assassin promise finisher. There are a lot of other alternatives. So this mission is probably one of the most annoying ones, due to the fact that Prince Rurik is super useless in hard mode. I mean, just look at his build. He has defensive stance, healing signet and endure pain. It's like, what the fuck. Plus he likes to YOLO as often as possible. Sometimes he will follow you, sometimes he will go forward instead. So the best if you aggro before he does and you take most of the damage and not him. So even if you die you can get rest, but if he dies it's game over. So the main task here is to protect him, free the prisoners and hold on till Rurik opens the gate which leads to Norani Academy. The bonus is a longer detour from the bridge, basically killing 4 flamekeepers while keeping alive 4 ember bearers just to open the gate leading to the keepers. And as in every Charr area, the Vanguard title is highly recommended for the extra 10 armor, and of course a summoning stone helps too. Sadly this mission is full of bugs. This is why I believe players not specifically like to be here, and the bonus is the worst. There are a few things that can go wrong. I will explain them later, but probably the best tip I can give you is to keep the gate closed and clear the last part of the mission without Rurik and Errol. This way you can prevent unnecessary aggros, which usually ends in Rurik's death and mission failure, especially in hard mode. Okay guys, let's get started. First thing you got to do is to activate your Vanguard title and follow Prince Rurik. In the first few minutes of the mission you will face Devourer groups. They are good for warm-up. If you can deal with them without problems, then I believe your hero team is strong enough to finish the mission too. By the way, we have 3 types of Devourers. The Carrions are the most deadly. I tend to kill those first because they can interrupt and daze coasters. Then we have the Whiptails. They are rangers with some weak bow attacks and blocking ability. And finally the Plague Devourers, who mostly operate with hexes and conditions, but they have a putrid explosion in their skill bar, so pay attention to corpses too. Splinter Weapon and Strength of Honor is useful if you are a melee, or skills which summon additional NPCs like the Ebon Vanguard of Assassin support. So this first part of the mission is full of easy Devourer groups. Most of them are pop-ups. If energy management is a problem, take a small break between groups and give your heroes some time to breathe and regen. And if you get items like the Fitted Carapaces, pick those up because those are Nicholas the Traveler items and you can save some farming time with it. Yeah, really guys, there is not much to talk about here, just stay with Rurik, killing the approaching Devourer groups and you will be fine. So after this gate comes the Charr part. If there is a monk in their group, focus on that first. If there is not, then focus on what has the biggest DPS, like the 100 Blades Charr Warriors, or the Charr Rangers, or the Charr Elementalists. Since Rurik is a warrior, his armor is not too bad, but don't expect too much from him. He dies relatively quickly. There is not much to say about this part, to be honest. Just try to be quick with the kills and always pay attention to Rurik, because sometimes he goes on a different path than you would. And if you watch his movements all the time, you will reach the Charr prisoners with ease and finally find Errol and get a cinematic. Now we have to follow that path up the hill. There is a monk group waiting for us there, and like I said, go for the monk first, but stop attacking if it uses Shield of Judgment elite skill, because heroes will have difficulties healing you back. So after this hill there is a swamp-like area, it's called the Charr, and there are a few more Charrs and the boss and the first prisoners. There are several prisoner cages or prisons here. Rurik will stop at each spot, and during this part he really likes to go on his own way, in his own tempo. So best if you focus on where Rurik is going, what he is doing, because you might go left while he goes right, or he will aggro a group while you aggro another one, so best if you let him lead here. A big group of devourers here and the boss, and finally you reach the last prison. You can save Errol and get the cinematic. The next group has much AoE damage, so watch out for meteor showers and flag heroes out of that if needed. Then 2 more groups and you will reach the gate. Luckily Rurik and Errol will wait there, giving us plenty of time to go ahead and clear the other side in advance. But before we would do that, best to complete the bonus first. So go down the hill and kill that lonely Charr boss, then you will find a prisoner called Brina Stevenson. This NPC may be dead till you get here. The Charr boss very rarely kills her. If this happens, you got to restart the mission if you want to do the bonus. If she is alive, she will tell you about a secret Charr temple where the flame keepers do some nasty rituals against the humans. Then very soon 4 Charr warriors will spawn not too far from the NPC, and you have to follow them, but don't kill them yet. This is very important, guys. Don't aggro, don't interfere, just go after them and they will open a gate, which is crucial for the bonus. There is another shitty possible bug here. The flame that the Ember Bearers carry can get stuck on the wall and the gate won't open. If this happens, you can try to bring them back to the flame and they will carry it again. However, in hard mode, I don't know how easily can someone do that, but you can try anyway. But let's say everything goes well and you follow them from a safe distance. You go to the Charr, up the hill, kill that Mesmer group, then the Monk group, and after that you can defeat the Ember Bearers too. You can use a bow for pulling, this way you can face them 2 by 2 and not all 4 will attack you. After that finish the Flame Keepers too, but watch out for meteor showers and firestorms and flag heroes out of AoE if needed. Once all 4 are dead, the bonus is completed. At this point you can run on a shorter route back to the bridge, well, if the exit gate opened as well, because it's another possible bug. At the wall you can find cover like I did. 3 Charr Rangers have some massive DPS, so best to prepare for everything. Then walk along the wall, you will find another 3 Rangers there, kill them quickly, then don't open the gate, don't use the lever yet. If you do, you risk the whole mission, because Rurik and Errol can aggro a big group of Charr. Highly recommended to keep the gate closed and clear in advance. Don't go down the hill yet, just go straight and finish these small groups first. After killing the boss, some mages will accompany you, but they are mostly meat shields, don't really cost any spells. At this part of the mission, a longbow or flatbow is a must-have. So pull groups one by one, and if overaggro happens, run away and try it again. If you do things smart and slowly, you won't have to fight more than 3 mobs at a time. And once you defeated all mobs, go back to the bridge, open the gate with the lever and follow Rurik. No more fighting there, wait a bit, Rurik will open the gate with his OP knock skill and the mission will be completed. So guys, this is how you do Ruins of Surmia. I think the last part after the bridge is a bit hard, but if you do it like I did, going counterclockwise, then the chances are good to have a decent run. If you still have questions, leave a comment below, and as always, thanks for watching and see you next time.